Here's what Toyota doesn't want you to know. 3 of their trucks are financial disasters waiting to happen, while 4 others are bulletproof investments. Starting with the 3 worst Toyota trucks to buy in 2025. Number 3, Toyota Tundra First Generation, 2000 to 2003. This truck represents one of the biggest safety scandals in automotive history, and Toyota spent over $3 billion trying to cover it up. Here's what they don't want you to know about these early Tundras. The frame rails on these trucks are literally disintegrating from the inside out. Toyota used inadequate rust protection during manufacturing, and these frames are failing catastrophically across the country. We're not talking about surface rust. We're talking about structural failure that can cause the bed to separate from the cab while you're driving. According to Consumer Reports' long-term reliability data, over 60% of first-generation Tundras in Salt Belt states have experienced severe frame corrosion by 150,000 miles. Toyota issued multiple recalls and even offered frame replacements, but many of these trucks are still on the road with compromised structural integrity. Here's what makes this criminal. Toyota knew about the frame corrosion problems during production, but continued using the same inadequate coating process for 3 full model years. Internal documents show they were aware that their rust protection was insufficient for American road conditions, but changing the process would have cost them millions in retooling. The worst part? Even if you find one with a replaced frame, you're still dealing with a truck that's over 20 years old with outdated safety systems and fuel economy that'll bankrupt you at today's gas prices. If you're looking at a first-generation Tundra, get under it with a hammer and tap the frame rails. If you hear hollow sounds or see any perforation, walk away immediately. Your life isn't worth saving a few $1,000s on a truck that could literally fall apart underneath you. Number 2, Toyota Tacoma Third Generation, 2016 to 2019. This one hurts because the Tacoma has been Toyota's midsize truck success story for decades. But the third-generation trucks from 2016 to 2019 have a transmission problem so severe that it's destroying Toyota's reputation one frustrated owner at a time. The 6-speed automatic transmission in these trucks is an absolute disaster. It hunts for gears constantly, creating a jerky, unrefined driving experience that makes a $35,000 truck feel like a broken-down beater. According to Repair Pal's Reliability Index, transmission complaints on third-generation Tacomas are 340% higher than the industry average. But here's what makes this infuriating. Toyota knows exactly what's wrong, and they're refusing to fix it properly. The transmission control module programming is so aggressive in trying to maximize fuel economy that it creates constant gear hunting and harsh shifts that wear out clutches prematurely. Owners are reporting that their trucks feel sluggish, unresponsive, and downright dangerous when trying to merge onto highways. The transmission hesitates for seconds before downshifting, leaving drivers stranded in traffic with no power when they need it most. Toyota's fix has been a series of software updates that barely address the problem. Some dealers are telling customers that the jerky shifting is normal operation, which is corporate speak for "we're not going to fix our engineering mistake." The rear leaf springs on these trucks are also woefully inadequate. They're so weak that even moderate loads cause severe sagging, and the ride quality is harsh enough to rattle your teeth loose on rough roads. Here's the real kicker. These problems require expensive aftermarket solutions to fix properly. You'll need a transmission tune that costs $500 to $800 and upgraded leaf springs that run another $1,200 installed. That's $2,000 in fixes for problems that should never have existed on a Toyota. Number 1, Toyota Tundra Third Generation, 2022 to 2025. This is the most disappointing truck Toyota has ever built, and it represents everything wrong with modern automotive engineering. Toyota threw away decades of proven reliability to chase fuel economy numbers and corporate profits. The twin-turbo V6 that replaced the legendary 5.7-liter V8 is a complexity nightmare waiting to fail. Consumer Reports has already predicted below-average reliability for this engine based on early owner feedback and the sheer number of recalls it's already accumulated. In just 3 years of production, this truck has been recalled for wastegate problems that can cause loss of power and potential fires. The rear axle shaft recall affected thousands of trucks and left owners stranded when their axles literally broke while driving. But here's what makes this truly criminal. Toyota rushed this truck to market to meet government fuel economy mandates without proper long-term testing. They're using their customers as beta testers for unproven technology while charging premium prices for the privilege. The hybrid system adds another layer of complexity that can fail in ways the legendary 5.7-liter V8 never could. You've got electric motors, battery packs, and complex control systems that require specialized diagnostic equipment and training that most independent mechanics don't have. According to J.D. Power's initial quality study, the third-generation Tundra ranks below average in reliability, which is shocking for a Toyota product. This is a truck that's supposed to compete with the Ford F-150 and Chevy Silverado, but it's already showing reliability problems that those trucks don't have. The worst part? When these complex systems fail outside of warranty, you're looking at repair bills that can exceed $10,000. The twin-turbo system alone has dozens of sensors, actuators, and control modules that can fail, and each one requires dealer-level diagnostics to repair properly. If you want a reliable Toyota truck, avoid this generation completely. Toyota sacrificed everything that made their trucks legendary for fuel economy numbers that most truck buyers don't even care about. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're learning the truth about what Toyota doesn't want you to know. Now for the 4 best Toyota trucks to buy in 2025. Number 4, Toyota Tacoma, second generation, 2005 to 2015. This generation represents Toyota mid-size truck engineering at its absolute peak. These trucks use the proven 4-liter V6 engine that's simple, reliable, and legendary for its durability. The 1GRFE engine in these trucks is one of the most bulletproof power plants Toyota ever built. It's naturally aspirated, uses a timing chain instead of a belt, and has been proven in millions of vehicles worldwide. According to Consumer Reports' long-term reliability data, this engine regularly reaches 300,000 miles with nothing more than basic maintenance. But here's what makes this generation special. It avoids the frame rot problems of the first generation and the transmission disasters of the third generation. The frames on these trucks were properly treated for corrosion resistance, and the 5-speed automatic transmission is smooth, reliable, and easily serviceable. The suspension components are robust and designed for real work. Unlike the weak leaf springs on newer Tacomas, these trucks can handle heavy loads without sagging or compromising ride quality. Here's the insider secret. Many of these trucks had their frames replaced under Toyota's recall program, which means you can find relatively new frames on older trucks. That's the best of both worlds. Proven mechanical reliability with fresh structural components. The resale value on these trucks is exceptional because knowledgeable buyers recognize their superiority over newer generations. A well-maintained 2015 Tacoma with the 4-liter V6 is worth more than many newer trucks because it represents the last of Toyota's truly reliable mid-size pickups. Number 3, Toyota Sequoia second generation, 2008 to 2022. This is Toyota's best-kept secret, and it's the truck that smart buyers choose when they need Tundra capability in an SUV package. The Sequoia uses the same proven 5.7-liter V8 and drivetrain as the legendary second-generation Tundra, but in a more versatile body style. The 3URFE 5.7-liter V8 in these trucks is absolutely bulletproof. It's the same engine that powered the most reliable Tundras ever built, and it's proven to run for 400,000 to 500,000 miles with basic maintenance. According to Motor Magazine's fleet reliability data, this engine has one of the lowest failure rates in the industry. But here's what makes the Sequoia special. It offers massive interior space and towing capacity while maintaining the mechanical simplicity that made Toyota trucks legendary. You get seating for 7,400 pounds of towing capacity and the reliability that Toyota built their reputation on. The body-on-frame construction means this truck is built like a real truck, not a car-based SUV. It can handle serious work, serious loads, and serious abuse while maintaining the comfort and convenience features that families need. Here's the insider advantage. Sequoias fly under the radar compared to Tundras and Tacomas, which means you can often find better deals on trucks with identical mechanical components. Smart buyers are getting Tundra reliability at Sequoia prices. The resale value is strong because these trucks are becoming increasingly rare as Toyota moves toward more complex, less reliable designs. A well-maintained Sequoia with the 5.7-liter V8 is an appreciating asset that will serve you for decades. Number 2, Toyota 4Runner 5th generation, 2010 to present. The 4Runner isn't technically a pickup truck, but it's built on truck architecture and offers capability that puts most modern pickups to shame. This truck represents everything that made Toyota legendary, and it's the last vehicle in their lineup that prioritizes reliability over complexity. The 4-liter V6 in the 4Runner is the same proven engine from the best Tacomas, and it's paired with a 5-speed automatic transmission that's simple, reliable, and easily serviceable. This powertrain combination has been refined over decades and represents the pinnacle of Toyota engineering. But here's what makes the 4Runner special. Toyota has refused to modernize it with complex systems that can fail. While other manufacturers are adding turbochargers, hybrid systems, and electronic complexity, Toyota kept the 4Runner simple and bulletproof. According to Consumer Reports' reliability rankings, the 4Runner consistently scores among the most reliable vehicles in any category. It's not fast, it's not fuel efficient, but it's absolutely unstoppable when properly maintained. The resale value on 4Runners is legendary because buyers recognize their superiority over more complex alternatives. A 10-year-old 4Runner often sells for 70% of its original price because demand far exceeds supply. Here's the insider secret. The 4Runner's high resale value actually makes it a smart financial investment. You'll lose less money on depreciation with a 4Runner than with any other SUV on the market, and you'll have a vehicle that can run for decades with basic maintenance. The off-road capability is unmatched in the SUV world. While other manufacturers are building car-based crossovers, Toyota kept the 4Runner as a true truck-based SUV with real four-wheel drive, low-range gearing, and the ground clearance to handle serious terrain. Hit that like button if you're learning which Toyota trucks are actually worth buying. Number 1, Toyota Tundra. Second generation, 2007 to 2021. This is the truck that represents Toyota at their absolute best. The second-generation Tundra, with the 5.7-liter V8, is globally famous for its durability and represents the pinnacle of Toyota truck engineering. The 3URFE 5.7-liter V8 is one of the greatest engines ever built. It's naturally aspirated, uses a timing chain, and has been proven in millions of vehicles worldwide. According to Fleet Owner Magazine's reliability studies, this engine regularly reaches 400,000 to 500,000 miles with nothing more than oil changes and basic maintenance. But here's what makes this truck legendary. It was engineered during Toyota's peak reliability period, when they prioritized durability over everything else. Every component was overbuilt and designed to last decades, not just survive the warranty period. The frame is properly treated for corrosion resistance, the suspension components are robust and serviceable, and the drivetrain is simple enough that any competent mechanic can work on it. This truck represents everything that made Toyota the most trusted name in automotive reliability. Consumer Reports consistently ranked the second-generation Tundra among the most reliable full-size trucks ever built. J.D. Power's vehicle dependability studies show this truck has below-average problem rates even after 200,000 miles, which is unheard of in the full-size truck segment. Here's the insider advantage. These trucks are becoming increasingly valuable as buyers recognize their superiority over newer, more complex alternatives. A well-maintained 2021 Tundra with the 5.7-liter V8 is worth more than many 2024 trucks because it represents the last of Toyota's truly reliable full-size pickups. The towing capacity of 10,200 pounds is more than adequate for most users, and the truck can handle that load day after day without the mechanical stress that destroys modern turbocharged engines. But here's what makes this truck truly special. It's the last Toyota truck built with the company's original reliability philosophy. Every decision was made with long-term durability in mind, not short-term profit margins or government regulations. If you need a reliable, full-size work truck that will run for decades with basic maintenance, this is the only choice that makes sense. The second-generation Tundra with the 5.7-liter V8 is the last great Toyota truck, and smart buyers are recognizing its value before prices climb even higher. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want more insider information about which trucks are actually worth your money. The truth is, Toyota's best truck days are behind them, but their legendary models are still available if you know what to look for. Avoid the frame rot disasters, transmission nightmares, and complexity bombs that are destroying Toyota's reputation. Instead, focus on the proven winners with simple, reliable powertrains that were built when Toyota prioritized durability over profits. These trucks will serve you for decades, while the newer alternatives are filling up repair shops. If this video helped you avoid a costly mistake or find a reliable truck, smash that like button and subscribe for more insider knowledge that saves you money.